I've been wanting to make videos like podcast wise. Like I don't know, but I never really had a topic. I'm not very on the internet enough to talk about certain things, conspiracies and all that. But um, I've been wanting to make these type of videos, like really just sit down videos. I've done a lot of reactions, and I feel like there's not enough light coming in. I need y'all to see me for real. But I feel like I haven't done enough. Let me zoom in a little bit. I feel like I haven't done enough really sit down videos for y'all, and I probably should start doing them more. Really just explaining how I be feeling on a day to day. A lot of you may know, a lot of you may not know, dealing with mental illness and all the other stuff. Um, Bipolar depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, PTSD. It's just a whole lot of different stuff that I had to deal with. Now, what I really be wanting is to have opinions from other people. The reason I like that is because I enjoy watching stuff like that, like sitting down and listening to how other people think and how other people feel about certain situations. Um, for some reason, I'm really into stuff like that. So like, what I be wanting for myself is to have other people in my videos who could give me their thoughts and opinions on certain situations. If you ever gone through whatever, like, how would you how would you deal with this situation? How would you deal with that situation? Stuff like that. But uh yeah, I don't know. But recently for me, mental health has been the biggest thing. Like I got a lot of shit going on in life right now. Some shit I do want to talk about, some shit I don't want to talk about. But it's just like I don't even really know where to start or what's everything is important, but I don't know. I really don't know. But as of right now, I'm stuck in between like wanting to talk about certain shit and then just saying fuck it and not even mentioning it to nobody because deep down inside, like I really feel like it's not that important. It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what's been like on my mind really. And I hate that I'm like that, but when I did try to talk about it, I felt like nobody really was there. Nobody really was listening, or nobody was trying to listen or trying to understand what it was that I was talking about or what I was going through. So I just stopped talking about it. And now everybody's telling me today, you should speak on it. You should talk about this. You should talk about that. Like, let people know how you feel and all this other stuff. And I just really feel like all that is too late. Like, none of that really matters now because when I wanted to explain it to people, it's like nobody was listening. You know what I'm saying? And it just got really frustrating. So now that I keep it to myself again, because in the beginning I kept it all in, I didn't say nothing to nobody. Then I let it out. Felt like nobody was listening. Felt like nobody cared. Felt like it wasn't gonna make a difference. So I started keeping it in again. And even to this day, I may talk about certain shit to an extent, but like for people to just get all of me and really understand, like I feel like no matter what I say or how I say it or how I try to break it down, how I try to explain, no matter what is being said, people are still not gonna understand it because they're not in my shoes. They're not feeling the same feelings that I feel every single day. So it's like they wouldn't be able to really understand it. It's like somebody who's been happy their whole life coming to me and trying to force to me like why they happy. Oh, this made me happy, that made me happy. I do this, I do that. None of that shit gonna I'm not gonna understand it because I've never felt that before. I've never been in your shoes, so I can't really, you know what I'm saying? And because of that, that's probably what keeps me from talking to people and wanting to open up and telling what I've been going through because it's just like you still not gonna feel it. You gonna know, but you're not gonna feel it. You're not gonna understand. You can say you understand, but you don't understand for real. Like I feel like even if even if me and a different person dealt with the same, let's say like borderline personality disorder, bipolar depression, like even if we both dealt with the same shit, I feel like people deal with it differently, so we still wouldn't understand. So it's like somebody could have the same stuff I got going on, but because of how they deal with it, they wouldn't understand my way, and I wouldn't understand their way because we still two different people. We still experience it a certain way. We still deal with it a certain way. So it's like that shit still don't even work. So I feel like because of that, that's what keep me so to myself about everything. Like, what's the point of me opening up and explaining? What's the point of me opening up and explaining everything I go through when literally nobody is going to understand? People can try to be there and try to help and check on you and this and that, but like to really understand how I feel on a day to day basis, I don't see the point in. I don't see the point of me having to open up and try to explain stuff to people simply because if, in my opinion, if you really cared enough to want to know what's going on, I feel like you would do more to try to be there instead of like, oh, I'm only gonna be here for this person when they're going through this, so I can tell them, oh, it's gonna be all right. Oh, you gonna make it through. Think about all the times you went through stuff like this and you made it through. Like, I don't feel like that's somebody really being there for you. I feel like when you want to be there for somebody, you got to be there for them during the good and the bad, not just during the bad. Because now that I'm doing good, or when I do good and nobody's there to be found, I still feel like, you know, if you're gonna check on me at all times, not just when you want to figure out why I'm down, and when you want to figure out, oh, why you feeling this way, or what happened to put you in the hospital, or what happened to make you feel whatever. But yeah, I just feel like a lot of people are not as genuine as they try to say they are, and not as caring as they try to make it out to be. And that's just a very frustrating thing for people dealing with certain shit, because a part of you want to talk to people and want to open up, and then another part of you is telling you like, bro, they don't really give a fuck. Like, just look at the cycle of how things are going. Like, when you don't say shit, nobody's saying shit to you, but when you on the deep end or whatever the case, like everybody is, you good or what's going on or talk to me, I'm here for you, when you're not there for me. You're just saying that at the time because you feel like that's gonna help, when in reality that does not help at all. Telling somebody you there for them and only being there for them every blue moon is, you're not there for them, bro. Like, that shit is not, if you gonna tell somebody you're gonna be there for them, you really need to be there for them. Like, good, bad, happy, sad. Like, you need to be there at all times. I don't ever tell nobody like, oh, I'm there for you, and I know I'm not gonna be there for you. Like, I tell people, if you need to talk, I will be there for you. If you need to vent, I'm here. Like, but I ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll be there for you, knowing I'm not gonna be there for you. I can't tell nobody I'll be there for them because I barely be there for myself. Like, I just can't sit up there and be looking somebody in their face like, oh yeah, I'm there for you, bro. Like, you can depend on me, you can count on me, when I'm not there for myself 9 times out of 10. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who I am. I don't know where to start. I don't know who to trust. I don't know who not to trust. I don't know. But I don't know. That's just how I've been feeling, or how I've always felt, honestly. Like, really being alone and sitting here and having a lot of time to sit and think to myself is like, it gives me a lot to think about. It really process a lot of different things about humans and how they are, how they act, um, in certain situations. I really get to observe a lot of different things that people probably don't even think about. So that's gonna be it for today. Um, I don't know when this is gonna be posted, but it's gonna be there. These videos are not gonna have no type of anything. They're just gonna be there. So hopefully y'all can relate to some of the things that y'all are about to start hearing on this channel, because this is pretty much what I'm gonna start posting. So hopefully this really can start to open up people's minds when it comes to certain things, because a lot of people may not even just think about the little stuff, but maybe it'll help people, like when it comes to certain situations, they can sit and think before they say something to certain people, like being there, like really be there for people. So yeah.